Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one. So today we're gonna look at the Golden Globes. I had said that I'm gonna start doing some more pop culture reviews, and let's start with this dumpster fire that was the Golden Globes. So, guys, before we get into this, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment. It helps to keep this channel going. And yeah, so the Golden Globes. No one watched it, guys. Hollywood's having a hard time right now, and I honestly think it's because they didn't get the memo that if you get woke, you go broke. And yes, that is a cliche, but if you look at the time that Hollywood had in 2022, Netflix, Disney Plus, all these streaming services were just straight getting kicked in the balls this whole time, right? And all these films that they thought were just gonna be amazing, they bombed, right? And then you have films like Top Gun. You have shows like Cobra Kai, which has a little bit of wokeness in it. With like some of the kids are kind of woke, but it's still a great show. House of the Dragon did good. These shows, fans, they cater to the fans, so we show up and we watch, right? But the Golden Globes, back in the 80s, guys, when I was growing up in the 90s, the Oscars, the Golden Globes, the Emmys, the Grammys were events. Like, you had to watch them, right? Even the MTV Music Awards, Movie Awards was like must watch. And now no one watches any of them. And that's because there's such a disconnect between Hollywood and the rest of us fans. People that get up, go to work, and then they expect us to pay, how much money that a movie ticket pays to see these films, right? And also, they were also like the Emmys, Golden Globes were actually given to movies that we've seen. I don't think there's a movie that's won Best Picture in the last 10 years that I've actually seen. You know what I mean? Whereas you look at movies that were nominated back in the day, Forrest Gump and Schindler's List and all these great films. Now, I haven't seen a single one, I'm a movie buff, but I digress. This article's from Deadline, and Deadline has some wokeness to it, and that's why I'm kind of reading this one. And it says 2023 Golden Globes ceremony sinks to lowest ratings ever on NBC. Ever. Sorry. The Golden Globes returned to broadcast television this year, not with a bang, but with a whimper. NBC's Tuesday night telecast of the 80th annual ceremony brought in just 6.3 million people. It marks the lowest audience ever for the Golden Globes, which had already plummeted to just 6.9 million in 2021. That was barely a third of the size of 2020's 18.3 million. Last year's ceremony wasn't televised following revelations about a lack of diversity and allegations of impropriety within the parent organization. Blah, blah, blah. So add in the fact that the show was held on Tuesday, and it makes sense that viewership would. That doesn't matter. Come on, really? They really think that it was shown on a Tuesday is the reason why no one watched this dumpster fire, right? How about it's a bunch of Hollywood people that we know from their Twitter accounts don't like us, especially us men, wearing outfits that look ridiculous, and they're all going to say stupid speeches that we don't care about. How about that, right? So, the broadcast didn't perform, and the advertisers targeted 18 to 49 demographic either with a 1.1 rating. It was quite a bit lower than the 2021's 1.5 rating. The only time anything related to the Globes did worse was in 2008 during the writer's strike, when the HFPA basically just held a press conference in lieu of ceremony. That got 6 million viewers. So that was during the writing strike, guys, and this barely did better than that. Barely. And that was during the writing strike. So for all you guys who weren't around the writing strike, a lot of our favorite shows around that time just went to crap because all the writers just said screw it. Like, for instance, the end of Battlestar Galactica, the reboot, was just trash because the writers went on strike. I mean, anyways, Uh, They go on. Here we go. The Globes were previously held on a Sunday night, but it makes sense that NBC wouldn't want to sacrifice the Sunday night primetime spot for such a minuscule audience, especially if it meant cutting into Sunday night football. Oh, they don't have the balls to do that, which should generate at least triple the audience even on a bad night. This past Sunday, the Lions Packers game averaged 23.6 million viewers. They're saying that the FBI shows beat this. They got 6.1 million on each show. It's crazy, absolutely nuts. And they're saying, Black Panther won. That everywhere, everything between won. Just a bunch of crap won. If the girl from Ozark won for her role in that Inventing Anna, that's cool because that was pretty good. But guys, I mean, what do they expect? What do you guys think? Who watches this crap anymore? I really can't name the Oscars and stuff. I can't name any of the movies that were nominated because they were trash. Why would anyone in their right mind watch this? And the fact that they're still doing this shows how out of touch that they really, really are. That they think that people will give up a Tuesday night of watching anything on streaming or going out and having a beer or doing anything to watch this. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. And I'm interested to see what they're going to do next year. I mean, I don't understand. And there's every single major news outlet is reporting how this bombed. All of them. So this isn't just like, there's, the conservative paper. No, everyone's saying this. It's just that some of the more left-leaning ones are trying to scramble and make the excuses of, it was on Tuesday, blah, 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 blah. But, guys, let me know if you can name any of the movies that were nominated for any of these awards, for the Oscars or anything else. Let me know if you can name anything that this host has ever done. Gerard Carmichael is his name? I don't even know who he is. Does anyone even know who he is? Is he funny? I don't understand. And I know that I'm just kind of... I got nothing, guys. It's just... all we can do is just point and laugh, because that's what I'm doing. Because shows like the Golden Globes, the Oscars, they just need to go away at this point. Because millennials, Gen Z, and Gen A aren't having it. So, all right, you guys, this is AJ. Let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, I'm out of here.